Hi there, welcome back to All Things Home Care with Dana Arnone. I have the honor of sitting here today with Taylor Raynor, who is running for New York State Assembly for the District 18. You're running on the Democratic ticket.
Yes.
Okay.
Democratic, Working Families, Women's Equality, and the Reform Party lines. So we have 4 lines.
Well, for us, we always talk about partisanship, how would you say that? So for me, it's more about, the work of the person, not so much what party they align themselves with.
Exactly.
So we met a couple weeks ago. We enjoyed that conversation that we had with us. You actually helped us out a lot in that moment that we were talking about the things that you're looking to do and accomplish in your district. So for the viewers that are watching right now, what District 18 is what? Where are your lines?
So that includes most of Hempstead, Uniondale, Freeport, Roosevelt, parts of Baldwin, East Meadow, Lakeview, West Hempstead, Merrick, and 9 houses in Garden City.
9.
Yes, whole 9.
And you said you knocked on each one of those 9 houses.
Yes, exactly. So you remember that.
Yes,
That's
I do. That was important.
Anecdote. Yes, I got 100% Garden City. Thank you for coming out in the primary election.
So you're that area is a needy area.
Yes.
So is that one of the reasons why you decided? Is it you live there or?
Yes. So when I was 10, I relocated from Brooklyn to Hempstead, right near Hofstra University, because my mom knew it would be like a better situation for us. It's safer. The children can walk to the stores, things like that. Better education, and I didn't really understand, the dynamics of Long Island, of Nassau County at the time, but I did see the disparity between driving from Hempstead to Garden City.
It's huge.
And I couldn't believe, one, that was permissible, and then 2, I just said, why wouldn't we move to Garden City? And my mom told me at a very young age, if you want something different for Hempstead, then you need to change Hempstead. So that seed was planted at about 10 years old. So
it's amazing.
So I knew, I was like, maybe I'll be mayor much later in life or something, but I knew that we could have the same exact opportunities that some of our surrounding areas could have because we were paying the same taxes.
Yeah.
So it's like, why do our areas look so just uncared for and underserved, and the other areas in Nassau County are doing much better.
So you're still living in Hempstead?
Yes.
Okay. So what are some of the things that our viewers could expect if you get elected during this time? What is it that they can expect you to do? Like, what is your platform that you're really hoping to make change in?
Great. Okay, so my platform is called Excellence for the 18th. I think it's very important, anything and everything we do, and I know you can agree with this, Dana, to apply a standard of excellence. Everything. If that becomes your norm and that becomes your normal, things they're accomplished differently. We approach them differently. So that's what I want. So we're going to have excellent education and training for all, which includes a lot of different professions and paths for our students, for our middle-aged people, for our seniors.
Yeah, we had discussed that because one of the things that we like to do here as well is, talk about people at any age re-entering into the workforce, either becoming a home health aide or maybe using that as a platform to move on to be a nurse, social worker, or something like that.
Exactly.
So we go into the schools a lot, and there's definitely a want there. Exactly. When we talk to the high schools in certain areas, they all are very eager for us to come back. They're eager for us to give a hope to their youth that maybe won't be going to college or didn't think that was an opportunity. So I know that's something that we share.
Definitely. And then also just for people who may be retired, who retired and want to have another opportunity to work or start a new business or learn about, the home health aid organizations or just anything like apprenticeship programs, the Earn While You Learn programs. They don't just take students. So, if we have people who measure well or who are really interested in certain trades, we need to have those avenues and opportunities for our community to be a part of that and to be encouraged to be a part of that. Yeah. Also, we're going to work on community beautification. One of the major complaints that I received while campaigning was that there were so many potholes and zombie houses throughout the district. Like, our district is not really reflecting the amount of time and money that we've invested in it. So people really are concerned about their homes, at least at the very minimum, maintaining their value. But we want to see some of these values increase because we have very valuable land. We're in a great area in Nassau. We're right near the mall, right near the beaches, the
Coliseum.
Yep, Coliseum.
Hofstra.
We're accessible, very accessible to the city. So we really want to make sure that area reflects all of the hard work that we've placed in that area. And then the final part of my platform is health is wealth, because we all know how important it is to care for ourselves, care for each other. And without our health, mental, physical, none of these other initiatives are really going to have the impact that they can have in the community.
Sure. So let's just tell people a little bit about yourself, how you got into, I mean, obviously when your mom was, when you were little, your mom instilled, something in you. Same as me, my mom instilled in me, generosity. She really pointed me in the direction of healthcare, which I never thought that I'd ever in a million years be sitting here. So what did you do prior to getting into politics?
Okay, so I worked as an industrial organizational psychologist. So I served in a bunch of different organizations and industries. I've worked in retail, construction, finance, what else? There's so many different industries. But my job primarily was to come into a space and assess the space, then create systems to increase efficiency and profitability and productivity.
You're perfect for the job.
Yeah, that's what I said. I said these skills translate,
Yes.
they transfer really, really
Yes,
well.
yes.
So, but I think that a lot of times we can overlook the assessment piece. And I think the assessment piece is the most important piece because that way we're able to say, okay, what have we done? What's worked? What hasn't worked? What can we tweak versus what do we need to completely remove? And then you're taking that time throughout the process of creating the new systems to track how everything's going.
Yeah.
How is it going? We're giving time for these systems to work. So I have some tracking systems already in place for my role as the Assemblywoman. I definitely will be tracking, of course, every constituent issue that comes into my office via call, in-person visit, email. We really want to make sure that we are accessible on every realm and we are tracking each of those issues until our constituent says, it is resolved.
You had even mentioned when we met the first time about your office space that you want to design.
Yes.
And that's even something that you're taking to, as a consideration in the office that where you'll be working from.
Yes.
So maybe they tell a little bit about that.
We really want to make sure that the office space, as much as we have the control over where it is in a space that has been pretty underserved. Right now, I'm looking in the Roosevelt area because, again, we want that accessibility. It will be a storefront, God willing, and people will be able to see it from the streets, and that's their office. So I want to make sure that it has an amazing waiting room, that we have resources in there, that it's a place people feel comfortable to come, do research, learn, and work with us so that we can improve our community overall.
How do you see yourself different from the other candidate? Like, how do you, separate yourself from them?
I feel like I'm very relatable.
I can answer this question for you, I think.
Yes. Maybe
because I don't even really know you, but I think I know you.
Yes.
And I think that's one of the nice things. And you're believable,
Thank you.
which is what I was saying before. Not everybody's believable, and you have a truth to you.
Thank you.
Which is it comes through very clearly.
Thank you. And that's what's most important, to be able to build the rapport. Because of the area that I plan on serving and the history there have been a lot of areas that really have not been taken care of. So I know that I can come in and build that rapport, start the healing, start the trust process again, while also being very aggressive with great action plans so that we can actually see movement within the community.
Very nice.
Yeah,
Good.
So and that's a difficult thing to balance,
Yeah.
but I feel like I have the strength and I was built for this role. I really feel that.
You
in my
really
heart.
are, though.
Yeah.
I think you're built for more, though.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
We said that when we met you, like, there's very few people that we connect with that we really, like I said, has similar views and really wants, because we want for the community as well. Different community, but our wants are the same.
Yeah, exactly. And it's just to make sure that people feel cared for,
Yeah.
people feel empowered, people are informed, so that they're able to make the best choices for themselves. We have a lot of people suffering everywhere, but definitely within Nassau County unnecessarily.
Well, a lot of our employees here, they live in that district, and they all come in, they say things, and, the public transportation is probably, I have to tell you, it's my worst nightmare, and I'm not, and only because from a business standpoint, but for the people that utilize the public transportation, especially from that area, it's a nightmare.
Yeah, it's really hard
I hope
to.
you can help them.
Definitely, that's something that's on my list. I've
Yeah.
worked with some people that do work in the terminal in Hempstead, and I know I have point people to contact so we can really make sure that system is truly serving our community. Because one thing we don't want when people do have jobs is to have difficulty getting there on time, or to have issues with buses not showing up or anything like that. We don't want that, because that adds a really heightened level of anxiety to already having to utilize public transportation, and we don't need to.
Well, what happens for the home care side of things is that if we have a patient that's even like north of Hempstead Turnpike, there's no accessibility with transportation there. So you're having seniors that are in the community that require care that is almost impossible to get people to them. So that's something maybe you can work on.
Definitely.
And help us out.
Definitely. Maybe shuttles, things like that we can think about.
I think they were talking about that one time, like having like a shuttle bus. Instead of like the big buses, it is more cost effective, I think, to have a shuttle bus. But even just to go north and south, just for us, like Levittown, East Meadow, believe it or not, Hempstead, some areas are so hard to get people to their homes. So
especially once we're dealing with inclement weather and rain and different things like that, we want to make sure that the services that are here are working to serve the community.
Yes, 100%. Yes. So let's talk about a couple of the events that you might be having so people can meet you, because I think they'd be really happy to meet you.
Oh, thank you.
And some of the things that you're doing before the election, because it's coming up very quickly.
Okay.
And we want to hope that we want you to get elected. So where can people find you?
Okay, so the best place to look would be the website, www.taylorraynor.com. Again, that's www.taylorraynor.com. We also have campaign space in Freeport. That's 15 East Merrick Road in Freeport, New York, right near the Burger King in that's Freeport, excuse me. So please stop in anytime. We love volunteers. We love to have people excited who can make phone calls and help us with our accessibility and our visibility within the district. And we have a trash walk coming up this Saturday, October 27th at 10 a.m. at 100 Terrace Avenue in Hempstead, New York. I think it's going to be an amazing time. We have a lot of people who are very excited to clean up that area. It won't be too labor intensive, but we really want to show the community that we are here and we can affect and we can make real time change. It doesn't take millions of people to do it, but this is our community and we have to take responsibility for what it looks like and what we want it to become. So those are the two areas. And then of course, Tuesday, November 6th is the general election. Please, everyone, the polls open at 6 a.m. They close at 9 p.m. Please do not depend on others to use your voice. I would be honored to represent and serve the 18th district in Nassau County. So please come out and vote. Bring your friends, bring your family, and I look forward to it. Thank you.
Well, we wish you all the best.
Yes.
I really believe that you're going to do great things.
Thank you.
And, we're very, very pleased to have met you.
Thank you.
And, everybody get out there. Taylor, she's wonderful. I think that if they want to come talk to you, I guess your door's always open.
Always open.
Have questions for Taylor, they could give you a call. Or
Always open. And that's what you're going to receive, accessibility. I am looking forward to being a public servant. And that means that I serve you all, and you all are my boss. You pay my salary. So anything that you need from me, I'm here for that.
That's great.
Yeah.
Okay, so again, Taylor, just give them your phone number or the address one more time so that if they have any information.
So the website is www.taylorraynor.com, and you're able to email me through the website and contact me through the website. And the campaign office space, the address is 15 East Merrick Road in Freeport, New York, near the Burger King. Thank you all.
And then again, Saturday, come out and help clean up.
Yes, come clean up.
Yes.
100 Terrace. And also Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, I am Taylor Raynor. Same handle for all three.
That's great.
Yeah.
Okay, so thank you so much. It's
Dana.
a pleasure as always.
You're
I wish you
awesome.
all the best. Thank you.
you.
So if you have any questions, you can get for Taylor. You want to get in touch with her, give us a call here at Reliance 516-308-4840, or you can visit us at RelianceHSSNY.com. Thanks for watching.
Good
luck.
Thank you. I appreciate
Very
you.
good.
Yeah.